Have you ever truly considered the importance of trees in our lives? Trees are more than just part of our natural landscape. They play an essential role in our world, a role that goes far beyond their beauty or the shade they provide on a hot day. Trees are the lungs of our planet. They breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen, making our air cleaner and healthier. They're also a vital part of the water cycle, helping to keep our planet's water levels balanced and our climate stable. Beyond their environmental contributions, trees are also a sanctuary for wildlife, providing homes for countless species. And let's not forget their aesthetic value. Their majestic presence, their changing colors with the seasons, bring a kind of beauty and serenity that's hard to quantify. So the next time you take a walk in a forest or park, take a moment to appreciate these silent giants. So, have you ever thought about planting a tree of your own? Before you grab a spade and start digging, it's essential to choose the right tree. Imagine you're matchmaking for Mother Earth. Like finding the perfect partner, you'll need to consider several factors before deciding on the right tree. First, think about your climate. Some trees adore the sun's warm embrace, while others prefer the cool, gentle touch of a shaded area. Next, consider the type of soil in your garden: sandy, clay, or loamy. Each tree has its preferences. Don't forget about the space you have available. A towering oak won't feel at home in a tiny backyard, just as a petite cherry blossom might feel lost in a vast estate. Above all, prioritize native trees. These local heroes are adapted to your area's conditions and play a crucial role in supporting local biodiversity. They're the lifeblood of your regional ecosystem. Remember, the right tree in the right place can flourish and give back to nature in countless ways. Now that you've chosen your tree, it's time to plant it. And like any new journey, it all starts with a single step. Let's dig in, shall we? The first step is digging the hole. The depth of the hole should be equal to the height of the root ball or the container your tree came in, and the width should be 2 to 3 times wider. This gives the roots plenty of room to spread out and establish themselves. Remember, the hole is the foundation of your tree's new home, so take your time to get it right. Now, on to the star of the show, the tree. If your tree is bold and burlapped, carefully remove the burlap and any wire or string. If it's in a container, gently tip it to the side and ease it out. Be careful not to yank or pull the tree, as this can damage the roots. Next, it's time to place your tree in the hole. It's important that the tree sits at the right level. The top of the root ball or the soil from the container should be level with or slightly above the surrounding ground. This helps prevent water from collecting at the base of the trunk, which can cause rot. Before you start backfilling, take a moment to check the tree's position. Is it straight? Can you see the trunk flare at the base? If everything looks good, you can start backfilling the hole with the soil you removed earlier. Don't stomp or pack the soil down hard around the roots. Instead, gently firm it with your hands. Finally, water your newly planted tree thoroughly. This settles the soil and hydrates the tree. During the first few weeks, it's important to water the tree regularly, especially if the weather is dry. Remember, planting a tree is more than just putting it in the ground. It's about giving it a good start, a solid foundation, and the opportunity to grow into a strong and healthy addition to our environment. And there you have it. Your tree is planted and ready to grow. Every tree planted is a step towards a greener, cleaner, and healthier planet. So let's keep planting the seeds of change, one tree at a time. Planting the tree is just the beginning. Now comes the ongoing care. Keeping your tree healthy and thriving requires a balanced mix of watering, mulching, and pruning, much like nurturing any living being. Let's start with watering. Trees, especially newly planted ones, need plenty of water to establish their root systems. The trick is to water deeply and infrequently rather than shallowly and often. This helps the roots to grow deeper and stronger, making your tree more resistant to drought. In the early stages, aim to water your tree once a week, unless it rains. As the tree matures, you can gradually reduce the frequency of watering. Remember, too much water can be as harmful as too little, so keep a close eye on the soil moisture levels. Next, let's talk about mulching. Mulch is a layer of organic material that you spread around the base of your tree. It serves multiple purposes. It helps retain soil moisture, suppress weeds, and slowly releases nutrients into the soil as it decomposes. A good layer of mulch can make a world of difference to your tree's health. Aim for a 2 to 4 inch layer of mulch around the base of your tree, but be careful not to pile it up against the trunk, as this can lead to rot. Pruning is the last but equally important step in caring for your tree. It involves selectively removing branches to improve the tree's structure, promote growth, and reduce the risk of disease. The best time to prune is during the dormant season, when the tree is not actively growing. Always use sharp, clean tools and make your cuts just outside the branch collar to avoid damaging the tree. In the end, remember that trees like us are living beings that require care and attention to thrive. They may not require daily care, but regular checkups can help identify any issues early on and ensure your tree grows strong and healthy. With proper care, your tree will grow strong and healthy, contributing to our planet's well-being. Now that you've planted a tree, why not share your experience? It's a beautiful thing to create life and contribute to the wellness of our earth. And such an act deserves to be celebrated. So why not share the joy and fulfillment you felt during the process of planting your tree with others? Social media platforms are a fantastic way to share your journey. You could post a picture of your newly planted tree, or maybe even a before and after shot. To create a sense of community and bring tree lovers together, we suggest using the hashtag #MyTreeStory. By sharing your unique tree planting experiences, you can motivate your circle and beyond. You never know who might be inspired by your story and decide to plant a tree of their own. By sharing your tree planting story, you can inspire others and contribute to a greener, healthier planet. So let's cultivate a forest together, one tree at a time.